Hello, happy Tuesday. It's one of my favorite days of the week because I get to hear how you're doing. And if we haven't talked in a while, please reach out to me and let's connect and just see what your goals are for this next month and what I can help with. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. That's what we're focusing on. This week is called structural tension. So I'm just going to share my screen. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. And I'll actually send you a copy of this, a link to this, so you can print it off yourself and fill it out. But what structural tension is, it's like a rubber band. You have to have tension in between to stretch that. And so just like with your goal, if you started here and maybe you were feeling really frustrated about your health and just had a lot of reasons why you wanted to get healthy and you saw the vision of where you wanted to be, that created some tension. And so it moved you forward. As you get closer to your goal, there's not so much tension. So it's always good to set a new goal so that you always have something to kind of drive you forward. So let me just show you how our structural tension chart works. And you can print several of these. You can make small goals, you can make a big goal, but basically you want to figure out where your current reality is. You want to realize where you are. And that's why when you started on the program, we talked about what you wanted to change in your life, what that would mean to you, what that would feel like for you. And we really tried to see a picture of what that would be like. And so put in there your current reality, maybe your current weight, what you're currently struggling with, like not drinking water or not getting enough sleep, or how you're feeling low energy, or medications that you're on. So put what your current reality is. And this is in regards to health, but you can use this for any goal that you want. So once you have your current reality, I want you to go up here and put in your goal or your vision, where you want to be, what you want to create in your life. What that would feel like, what that would look like, maybe if that's a number on the scale or a pant size that you want to be in because you remember how that felt when you were at that number on the scale before, maybe how your energy was, maybe some fitness goals. You want to start biking or hiking or taking a dance class or something like that, making memories with your family. Just really create that vision of where you want your life to be and write it in there. All right, here comes the fun part. We have to figure out the steps that are going to get you from your current reality to your vision. And those are our secondary choices. So those are action steps. And if you're doing smaller steps, like maybe your goal is to lose 10 pounds in the next 30 days. And you put that in your vision, your goal, and how that would make you feel, and maybe what would change for you, even 10 pounds down, what would be different for you. Maybe you'd be in the next pant size down or have more energy. So this would be a smaller step. And what do you need to do to achieve that? Okay, so maybe you need to stay on your program 100%. Maybe you need to drink 80 ounces of water a day. Maybe you're committing to exercising 3 days a week. Maybe you're committing to check in with your coach every week for accountability, because people that check in with their coach regularly lose twice as much weight. Statistics are proving that. So talk about what your action steps are to be able to get there. And so that might mean that you're going to go to bed by a certain hour so that you can wake up at a certain time and have enough sleep. So maybe just think about what steps you need to take to actually reach that goal. And when a choice arrives, so let's say that you go to a party and there are some yummy looking desserts there, and your grandma's there and she made these desserts, and she would feel really sad if you didn't eat them. You feel like that's kind of your chatter going on. You got to think about what your action steps are, what your vision is. And so knowing that you have to pass up some things for something greater. And knowing that your grandma probably doesn't really care if you eat her cookies that you've had a million times. She doesn't even need to know that you didn't eat them. Go give her a hug and say, thanks so much for making my favorite cookies. You're the best. And so you can just focus on the action steps. So if there's something that you're giving up for a time, it's kind of like a budget. When I was younger, I saved up for a car. And my dad was helping me with that, as far as reminding me and helping me stay on track. So if I wanted to go to the movies with my friends, he would say, that's $10 that you could put toward your car fund if you didn't go to the movies. And so I had to decide, what I wanted more. Or if I was going to buy some new shoes, that's $40 that you could put toward your car fund if you want to wait on getting those shoes. Wait for your birthday or Christmas, and then maybe we can get them for you. So same thing with your health goals. Think about what you want most. And then when you have a choice, it's called stop, challenge, choose. Stop and think about that. Do I really want that, or do I want my bigger goal more? And then make the choice. And then own it. You know, even if it wasn't moving you forward, just own that you made that choice and then keep moving forward. And one other thing that I like to do, if you do feel like you're missing out on something or giving up something for the bigger goal, maybe just write that on a slip of paper and stick it in a little jar. And those are kind of your things that you look forward to doing once you hit your goal. So once you hit your goal, you could draw something out and say, I passed up one of grandma's cookies. And so you can reward yourself. You can say, yes, I did that. And you probably won't even care at that point. You'll probably be really proud. But then you can say, you know what? Because I reached my goal, next time grandma makes those cookies, I'm going to have one. And so you can kind of like put those things that maybe you feel like you're passing up or missing out on. Really, you're not missing out on anything when you're getting something greater. But put those little slips of paper in a little jar, and then once you reach your goal, look through those. All the things that you sacrificed to get to that goal. And then maybe you'll choose a couple that you actually want to do at that time. So those are my tips for you. Structural tension is our topic, and our newsletter this week, I'm putting in the links of this video. So click on the newsletter. There are some great tips for Easter, things that you can do to have a healthier Easter and still make great memories. So a good recipe. So check that out and let me know how you're doing. Have a good day.